Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At what point did Alaskan Bush People Season 14 start? There were a lot of questions about where Alaskan Bush People would start in Season 14. Last season ended with Billy Brown's death, and the Brown siblings trying to figure out where they would move on after his passing. However, the new season started much later than anyone expected. Here is a look at where Alaskan Bush People started in Season 14 and what fans can look forward to. Here is where Alaskan Bush People picked up in Season 14. Many people expected the new season of Alaskan Bush People to pick up last year with the Brown family moving on after Billy's death. That meant a lot of people were excited to see Bear and Raven get married. However, that was all skipped over as the new season started 3 weeks after Bear and Raven tied the knot. Instead of seeing the lead-up to Bear and Raven's wedding and the big day itself that played out in the opening intro to the new season, there were some small clips of the wedding, which Bam Bam presided over. While this was happening, Snowbird talked about how things had changed since Billy died. When the wedding footage finished, it flipped to 3 weeks later. At this time, the family was working on figuring out what was next. What was the Brown family doing to start the season? The new Alaskan Bush People episode opened with Snowbird waking up in a tent and talking about how much she loves living in the bush. She also talked about how much she hated when they had to live in the city of Loomis after their home burned down. She hates being around people and hates living by their rules. Meanwhile, Rain was waking up close by and jokingly called her sister a squatter. Meanwhile, the Brown family was working hard to work on rebuilding their home after the fire that destroyed it. They were more than ready to return to the bush, so they could get secluded and back to their wonderland. However, it was clearly not easy for Bam Bam and Gabe to get the ranch back to where it was self-sufficient again. They needed wells, enclosures for the animals, and homes for each of them. However, this meant getting a lot of lumber, which Gabe and Bam Bam set out to take care of themselves. They knew by cutting down the dead trees, they could build their barns, cabins, and animal fencing on the ranch. However, not everyone wants to rebuild and stay with the family. Snowbird was talking about leaving and said there was a lot on her mind lately. She wants to find where she belongs because she wasn't sure if this was her life. This hurts Ami, who said she worries about losing her kids. That led to Noah saying he wanted to consider leaving as well, possibly going back to Alaska. Meanwhile, Bear and Raven talked about their problems, and the season's table was set. Alaskan Bush People, a show that has captured the rugged spirit of the wilderness and the resilience of the human spirit, embarked on its 14th season in a manner befitting its unique blend of reality and raw nature. Season 14 of Alaskan Bush People kicked off with a fresh wave of anticipation and a sense of renewal for the Brown family, who have always epitomized the struggle between man and the untamed wilderness. As the season commenced, the Browns found themselves at a crossroads. The previous season had left them grappling with profound changes and uncertainties, most notably the passing of their patriarch, Billy Brown. His death had cast a long shadow over the family, and the new season began with the palpable sense of a new chapter, not just in their lives, but in the narrative of the show itself. The opening scenes of Season 14 were set against the breathtaking yet unforgiving backdrop of the North Cascade Mountains in Washington. The Browns had relocated from their Alaskan homestead, seeking a new frontier to conquer. The vast wilderness around them was both a challenge and a canvas for their dreams. The family's mission this season was clear: to honor Billy's legacy by continuing to live off the grid, building their homestead, and maintaining their unique way of life. The first episode began with Ami Brown, the matriarch, reflecting on the journey they had undertaken. Her voice, filled with a mixture of melancholy and hope, set the tone for the season. She spoke of the importance of family, resilience, and the strength they derived from their bond with nature. Her words resonated deeply as viewers could sense the weight of the past year and the determination to forge ahead. Bam Bam, Bear, Gabe, Noah, Bird, and Rain, each of the Brown children, had their own challenges and aspirations as the season unfolded. Bam Bam, often the voice of reason, took on a leadership role, guiding his siblings with a steady hand. His practical approach and quiet strength were crucial as they faced the myriad tasks required to establish their new homestead. Bear, ever the wild spirit, sought solace in the wilderness. His need for adventure and his deep connection with nature were showcased in his solo expeditions into the mountains. Bear's journey this season was one of self-discovery and healing, as he grappled with the loss of his father and the responsibility of his own growing family. Gabe, with his imposing stature and gentle heart, focused on building structures that would provide the family with comfort and security. His craftsmanship and dedication were evident as he labored tirelessly to create a home that would stand the test of time and nature's elements. Gabe's story was also one of personal growth as he navigated the complexities of fatherhood and marriage. Noah, the inventive genius of the family, brought his technical skills to the fore. His innovative solutions and creative problem-solving were essential in transforming their raw land into a functional homestead. Noah's journey was marked by his quest for balance between his intellectual pursuits and his role as a husband and father. Bird and Rain, the two youngest siblings, embodied the spirit of youth and resilience. Bird, with her love for animals and nature, played a crucial role in establishing a sustainable farm. Her determination to create a sanctuary for both the family and their animals was inspiring. Rain, with her artistic flair and emotional depth, provided a unique perspective on their experiences. Her reflections and expressions through art and music added a poignant layer to the season's narrative. The season also introduced new challenges and adventures. The Browns faced unpredictable weather, logistical hurdles, and the ever-present danger of living in such a remote location. Their perseverance in the face of adversity was a testament to their bond and their unwavering commitment to their way of life. As the episodes progressed, viewers were treated to a blend of breathtaking scenery, heartwarming family moments, and the raw, unfiltered reality of living off the grid. The cinematography captured the majestic beauty of the North Cascade Mountains, from the towering peaks to the lush valleys. Each frame was a reminder of the wild and untamed world that the Browns had chosen to call home. Interspersed with the daily grind of building their homestead were moments of reflection and remembrance. The family often gathered around the campfire, sharing stories of Billy and their life in Alaska. These scenes were both heart-wrenching and uplifting, as they celebrated the legacy of a man who had instilled in them the values of independence, resilience, and love for nature. Season 14 of Alaskan Bush People was not just about survival. It was about thriving in the face of loss and change. The Browns' journey was a testament to the human spirit's capacity for renewal and growth. As they carved out a new life in the wilderness,